President Trump announcing he will meet with Russian President Vladimir Putin this coming Friday in Alaska. It will be the first in-person meeting between leaders of the U.S. and Russia since Moscow launched its deadly 2022 invasion of Ukraine. Putin reportedly told U.S. Envoy Steve Witkoff this week that he's willing to halt the war if Ukraine simply hands over the Donbass region in the eastern part of the country. Fred Fleitz served as former National Security Council Chief of Staff. He joins us now to react. Thank you, Fred, for joining us this morning. Do you have confidence that Putin is actually coming to negotiate, or is he trying to buy time?
I think there's some good signs. I think we have to first stipulate that critics of Trump who are claiming that it's an outrageous concession for Trump to meet with Putin are just dead wrong. It should be normal for American and Russian presidents to meet to promote good relations. Joe Biden was wrong in not speaking to Putin, even by phone, since February 2022. And we don't know where these negotiations will actually come out, but there's actually been movement. Previously, Putin wanted control of all regions along the current front line. Now he's asking for control of Donetsk and Luhansk, most of which Russia already controls. That's going to be hard for Ukraine to accept. But look, in negotiations, parties typically come in with opening positions that have to be negotiated. We have to bridge the gaps.
Yeah, so speaking of that, Zelenskyy is saying that he does not intend to give up any land. Listen to this.
No one will retreat from this, and Ukrainians will not give their land to the occupier. Any decisions that are against us, any decisions that are without Ukraine, are at the same time decisions against peace. They will not achieve anything. These are dead solutions. They will never work.
Right. So is that just an opening negotiation, or do you think he's standing firm on that?
I think it is Zelensky's opening position, and I've long believed that the way to end this war is to freeze it along the current battle lines. It could be that both sides will cede some territory. Maybe Russia's going to give back Zaporizhzhia. There's been some discussions about that. I think Russia's probably going to want to hold on to Crimea, which Ukraine can't reasonably get back. But, I mean, this is the beginning of a process. I think that's promising.
Okay, I want to turn to Israel now. We know that Netanyahu intends to reinvade Gaza and hold that territory. Obviously, the United States is indicating that there are some that while they agree with the objectives, there are some differences in approach. Here's J.D. Vance.
Our goals are very clear. We want to make it so that Hamas can't attack innocent people. We want to solve the humanitarian problems in Gaza. We're working incredibly hard, the president and the entire team, to make sure that happens. I mean, we've been in constant negotiations and conversations, even the last 24 hours, about how to get more aid into Gaza, about how to solve that humanitarian problem, and also how to get Hamas to a position where they can't continue to threaten the citizens and the civilians of Israel. So there's a lot of work to do there. There's a lot of common objectives here. There is some, I think, disagreement about how exactly to accomplish those common objectives. But look, it's a tough situation.
How do you see this playing out?
Well, Hamas has decided not to negotiate further, and it's been emboldened by this position, by the irresponsible decision by European states and Canada to recognize Palestine as an independent state, which Hamas has said is one of its demands. Basically, Hamas is being rewarded for its terrorism and for its massacre of Israelis on October 7th. So Israel's doing what it has to do to secure its country and to deal with the security situation. I think it's going to make a very careful approach to Gaza City and the other 25% of Gaza it does not control. Maybe this will put pressure on Hamas to concede, but Israel's not going to tolerate a situation where Hamas can ever again control Gaza.
Right. Fred Fleitz, thank you so much for joining us.
Good to be here.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.